What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Meditator Monkey 3 here, and like, comment, subscribe. On the video, I'm finna talk about this new business model that Throne of Liberty has dropped on the official Throne of Liberty global release website at playthroneofliberty.com. So basically, here's the business model epilogue. So this is the general. Um, you know, as of 9/12/2024. As Throne of Liberty prepares for early access and full release, we like to provide some additional information and clarity to a few areas of our original business model article. If you haven't had a chance to read through that article, recommend familiarizing yourself with the content, as this article is a follow-up to many of the concepts and ideas discussed throughout that piece. To quickly recap, the core and previous the core of the previous article, we identified three tenets that embody our values, guide our decision making, and serve as the business model foundation. Player self-expression is paramount. Combat and power upgrades must be accessible to all players. Purchasing items from our in-game shop must feel rewarding but never necessary. So with those in mind, let's cover some answers to the topics or to top questions we've seen arise from the Throne of Liberty community. The auction house. We believe the auction house is fundamentally important to allow free-to-play players a method to earn premium currency in the game. The auction house is the hub for the player-driven economy within Throne and Liberty. Just like the Pearl Shops for Black Desert allows you to purchase items from the Pearl Shop to sell in the marketplace within Throne and Liberty. So where players can trade items and gear with each other. Since premium currency is not required to list items, all players can sell items on the auction house to acquire premium currency without spending real world money. As we were designing the auction house, we wanted to place the limits on the types of items directly purchasable. Only base level gear can be listed on the auction house. Any gear that has been enhanced, advanced, or upgraded in any way, if traits are unlocked or upgraded, it is not eligible to be listed for sale. Gear obtained from instance content such as co-op dungeons and gear raids are also not eligible to be listed in the auction houses, meaning like the world bosses. Basically, you gotta have good RNG if you want to sell some shit, in the auction house. One of the main goals is to provide a consistent system for free-to-play players to earn currency in-game and use the Lucent Earn to acquire content normally locked exclusively behind paywalls. If you choose not to spend a dime, you can earn premium currency in-game through various activities from collecting rare drops to sell it to other players in the auction house and PvP rewards. With this earned currency, you have the freedom to unlock cosmetics, leveling passes, battle passes, and more. A ton of items that would typically be locked behind a paywall in other games. Our goal is to make Throne of Liberty accessible to all across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Lucent. We've seen some player questions about how Lucent will function. Lucent will be shared across all characters on your account. Players may earn or purchase Lucent on any server. Players may also spend Lucent on any server they choose. For example, a player with a character on server A may sell items on the auction house to earn Lucent, then on another character may choose to spend that Lucent on server B. Cosmetics. Account-wide cosmetics. Items of the following type will be shared with all characters. Those include any cosmetics required through packs, purchased with real-world money or Lucent, any cosmetics acquired through early access packs. The outfit is account-wide, but style, dye, and patterns are character-specific. Customization options are not account-wide. Any cosmetic acquired through Twitch drops. So please note, cosmetics that are earned through gameplay or events will be character specific. Battle passes and level passes are also character specific. The rewards in each can be useful, and we want to allow you to purchase up to one per character. The purchase and rewards of the battle pass and leveling pass are applied and earned on a per character basis, but the cosmetics obtained from them are account wide. The first time you receive the cosmetics, they will be saved to your account, and if you receive them multiple times, they will remain in your inventory as an item and can be sold to a vendor. Cosmetics purchased from the in-game store will also be account wide, meaning they can be purchased on once per account instead of once per character. Early access packs clarifications. Early access pack, including the Lucent they contain, are granted to your account upon first login. We've also seen a common question from the community asking if the colors of the customs showcased in the early access packs were the only options. Absolutely not. By using the Mirror Boutique, you can dye your costume and customize your appearance in multiple ways. Helmet and accessories are optional. A few configuration options are shown below in the photo. I have a photo of it. You get green, purple, red, blue, gold, which looks like an orange, and then also the same thing with sort of like the fairy outfit. You get different options: green, blue, white, purple, red, gold. So you basically use full color spectrum. So this is pretty much all the updates or the business model epilogue. So that means right then and there that they have been listening to the player count. For those who are saying this is just a pay to win trash, I can already tell you probably haven't played the beta, so you really don't understand the business model. They have a battle pass which you can purchase once every 30 days or once every month, depending on how you like to say it. And they have a leveling log which can be purchased one single time. So as you level up, you'll get bonus rewards as you level up. But then there's an option for free to play players who don't want to spend a single dime. You can earn Lucent by going to world bosses, seeing if you get if you have if your luck is on your side, you get a drop that you don't want to like a build. Like say for example, you play staff greatsword or you play like sword and shield wand, right? And you just don't happen to get a great sword to drop, but you don't want the great sword. You can then proceed to sell that great sword on the auction house instead of selling it to your guild members if you're not a part of a guild. Sell it on the auction house. Get some players to be interested in it. You can sell it for the amount of, let's say, for example, the amount of the leveling log and the battle pass, right? Or you can sell it for the amount of what would be essentially the cost of two battle passes plus a leveling log. There you go. You got 60 days of battle pass. You can grind for another 60 days, see if you can get another drop to fall if you're lucky again, and then you can continue to sell it. But again, keep in mind, people that are in guilds, they're not going to be looking to the auction house to buy items, especially if you're in a big guild starting the game. You're gonna be looking to your guild mates to see if they got a world boss drop that they don't want, and they're possibly willing to sell it for maybe a cheaper starting bid on their guild auction house. So they've made this game really accessible for free to play players, as you can see. But the people that still continue to complain about the pay to win model are usually players who probably don't want people to play this game because they don't like NCSoft as a company, or they don't want players to leave their current MMO that they're playing that they have so much fun in. Like, so for example, BDO. BDO still has a constant player base, though the player base has significantly fallen because of the PvP aspect of the game. Um, and then a lot of console players are, feel like we've been left out on new content. They definitely so for players who are playing MMOs like BDO and they don't want the player base to drop because the new MMO is coming out, they will usually shit on a game like this, just because they see a little bit of pay to win. But then turn around and defend BDO's pay to win when it comes to buying costumes and extracting pearl items or buying costumes and selling those costumes in the marketplace for silver, saying that you can just grind in circles in one area for fucking 6, 7, 8 hours and make 10 billion silver, or depending on how well your grind is or how good your RNG is. Where you can do the exact same thing in Throne of Liberty, where you can grind and you can go to every single world boss event, whether that's conflict or peace, depending on how strong your guild is, and then you can sell it to other players on the market. That's how marketplaces work in games. All right, it's not going to just be you come in, you swap your card on for day one, and you have all of the best loot in the game. No, a player has to go and grind those spots and then be willing to sell it to you at a price that you think is reasonable or price that you're willing to bid for. All right, it's not just you come in day one. Oh, I just bought 5,000 loot, so I'm going to get all the best gear in the game. No, a player has to be willing to sell that item to you. So people that saying the game is pay to win, it's because they're saying it's pay to win because they think they can just come in right away and just swipe their card and automatically get to the max level stats. Where for me personally, what I think is going to happen is for the first month of the game, there's not going to be many items selling on the auction house to other players. They're really going to be sold within their own guilds. Like, especially for me, like if I'm using a weapon and I feel my guildmates want it, I'm going to sell it to them for a cheaper price than what I think it is worth on the auction house to all the other players. But obviously, I'm going to try to get some money about them. Like, I'm not going to be cheap about this shit. I'm not going to be, ain't nothing free. My time wasn't free, so you had to pay a little something. But it's your boy Meditating Monkey 3 here, man. Like, comment, subscribe for all you haters out there that's hating on Throne of Liberty that ain't played the game. I ain't gonna say it. Peace.